People are obsessed with your love life.
Oh.
Like obsessed. I have been reading about how you might, is Hoda dating Eddie?
Yeah.
And then I just met Eddie. Like all the things. I've read everything.
Yeah.
But you went through a profound experience of deep inner work in 2021, which we'll talk about. And then you breaking things off in 2022 in your 8-year relationship and engagement. Were they tied?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Joel is one of the best people I know, and he really is a great human being. And I feel like I'm a pretty great human being, but sometimes two great human beings together isn't quite enough to make it work. And I think when people are growing at different paces, it's hard to be in sync. And I think a lot of people are probably in these situations. And it's like, I get it. Like some people, one person's growing, one person isn't, or one person wants it this way and one person wants it that way. And I think it's realizing, like, when I close my eyes and I envision the romantic part of my life, I can see it very clearly. Like, I see it. Like, I know it is coming for me, because for the first time in my life, really since after Hoffman, I am me. Someone's meeting me. Not the version that you might want, or not the version that I'll twist a little bit to fit your needs or what is appealing to you, but this is who I am. And I feel like once you get there, you're like, your heart rests. You're like, oh, this is what it feels like. So when I close my eyes and see it, I see it. I don't see his face. I don't see, like, it's not like I'm, I want X, Y. I don't even care about X, Y, and Z, tall, short, bald, not bald. I don't care. But I know the essence, and I can sense the soul of that person. Yeah. And I think there's something, like, my sister asked me, I remember she said, aren't you nervous that you won't meet someone? And I said, no, I'm actually not. And I mean, lie detector, pulse, no. Because I know the way my life is, that that too is coming. So many things have taken so much time to show up in my life. And I don't mind it one bit. I am like embracing the fact that I have an incredible, like, latter part of life, one I couldn't have dreamt of, one I would have never even imagined possible. Like one that I'm like, wait, what? Me? Like, so is love coming? Yes, it's coming. When is it coming? I don't know. Right now, if you were to ask me today, is love coming? I ask myself, today, what do I have room for today? What do I have space for? So if I'm honest, I have space for a Friday night. That's all right now. Yeah. I've got 2 young kids. I've got a busy couple of jobs. I've got my mom who I'm helping, we've got some stuff going on with my sister, the whole thing. So how much room do I have? That's how much room now. Yeah. Later, it'll be different. But I don't want to romanticize like, oh, I want this, and realize that I don't have room for it right now anyway. But I know that when everything aligns, there will be space and room and like an open heart for.
It is so powerful that you are declaring it with full, like I feel the fullness of this room.
Oh, I believe it.
Like I feel the knowing. You're like, oh yeah, love's coming.
I do. Yeah. Like without hesitation. Yeah. And I wonder, and I've thought about, like I feel the feeling, but I can't see the person. Yeah. Like, but I feel what that feeling is like.
You know what's so powerful is that you are saying, here's what I have room for. I have room for a Friday night. Yeah. Hopefully it's a great Friday night.
Yeah. Yeah. A fun one.
A fun Friday night. And a lot of people are like, oh, they meet someone and then they don't even ask themselves, what do I have space for? And before they know it, they're living someone else's life or trying to make someone else happy. Yes. You're so clear.
I feel like I am. And I also am cognizant of relationships are compromised. Look, 2 different people from 2 different worlds in a shared space is nothing but compromise. And I've learned that over the years with relationships. Like there are going to be issues like I'm sure you have with your husband that I've had with people in my past who have dated who like, here comes the issue. And every Christmas, this issue comes up, whatever it is. The family coming, I don't know, whatever. And you know it's going to rear its ugly head. Here it is again. Oh, there it is. And there it goes. Because that's the rhythm. Certain things are just part of life. Who you get on with, who you don't. An issue with this one or that one or the family or whatever. But I try to remember that when I choose someone and they are exactly who I've chosen. Like if I chose to marry a plumber and then he said, I have to get up in the middle of the night and fix a pipe. And I said, why are you getting up? Why are you leaving? He's like, because you married a plumber. That's what I do. It's like being knowledgeable about who I choose and understanding his package and what he's, what he's about. Anywho, but
he might have to wake up and fix pipes.
Exactly.
And
Exactly. It may happen. But anyway, it's like knowing those kinds of things. So it's not like I'm living in a fantasy world that's like, you come on my terms and then, I get it. Like he's going to come to me.
You're not betraying yourself. You're saying, here's the space. And in the person for this space, I'll find them now. And then you'll know when it's the person that feels right for more space, right? More space.
Yes. That's when you realize like, yes, now you're in, because to get into that kind of sacred inner circle is a privilege. And I think it shouldn't be taken lightly, or someone who's fine or good enough or, that kind of thing.
You attended an experience called Hoffman in 2021.
Yes. It was a game changer, like of all the things I've ever done minus my kids. And it changed everything. Everything. It changed the way I parent, changed the way I see the world, changed everything. And it was, of all the decisions I've made, minus Haley and Hope, it was the best one. Haley, Hope, and Hoffman. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you went there, did it change like everything in your entire life, your relationship, everything?
Yes. Yes, it did. Yeah. It was part of what was something that kind of brought things to light. Yeah. I think a lot of reasons people are afraid to go there is because they wonder, is this going to kind of blow up my life that is now something I'm comfortable with? And I think it does that. It shines a light. It kind of reveals as opposed to changes, just kind of speeds up the process.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you learn there that was so?
I just learned about like not pretending, about being authentic, about knowing what you deserve. It's a lot of similar things to the themes in your book, but it's like good enough isn't enough, things like that. And you also unearth a lot of like family patterns and childhood stuff and why you do the things you do. And that helps you see clearly into the future. You're like, do I want to continue that pattern? Like I can see where it came from and I know I do it, but does that mean I'm just locked in? That's my road from here on out. And the answer is, it is not. And just to be able to know that is like, you're like, oh, wait. And sometimes you can actually see, like if your mother, pretend, is someone who yells and you're like, I don't want to be yelling, but you find yourself yelling at your kids sometimes. You imagine her as a little girl and her mother yelling and what that felt like. And so you see it from a different, like everything's from a different point of view. And it helps you go, oh, I see that now. And life is not so much a blame game, but a way of going, oh, let me just break that pattern today. Let me try that.
I love when I've read so much the past couple of years about how we attract the level of love that we love ourselves, and we attract the level of love that we believe we're worthy of. And I have just taken such a fresh look at friendships, and even I look at past relationships I was in now too, romantic relationships, and I was like, oh, that's why I stayed. That's why, you know what I mean? And all of that. What areas of your life did it impact the most? Because this was 2021.
Yeah, everything. I mean, how I just navigate through life.
Yeah.
How I am as a mother was profoundly changed
Wow.
how I viewed myself.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, I have confidence. Oh, yeah, I think I'm good at this. And then you realize as you peel back the layers, you're like, wow, that's just skin deep here. So I need to really dig in. This place was, look, I haven't spoken like this about a place because we've all tried different things. But I feel like if you really want a change in your life, if you really are tired, if you really say, I could go like this till I'm 80 or not.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of the not. Yeah.
Did you know that was 2021? Did you know going into it, like, were you just in a space where you just wanted to grow, or did you know you were sort of like craving, like something wasn't quite right?
I have a dear friend, Maria Shriver, who I worship. She's also a very, very good friend of Oprah's too. They're like a little, the little girl group. And so Maria, who has done everything imaginable when it comes to a self-improvement, she has, eaten with the Dalai Lama, walked with Thich Nhat Hanh. She's lived with nuns. She's read all the books, done all the things, meditated, gone to this place or that place. And she came back and said to me, Hoda, I've done something that was life-changing. And she said, I don't want to tell you too much because part of the magic of this place is going in not knowing. Because once you see everything coming, it loses some of the umph. So it's not, I kind of get why she did it that way. But she said, if you want to be forever changed. And I looked at her and she looked different. I said, you look different. She goes, what do you mean? I go, you look different. You look different to me. You look lighter. And she goes, I feel it. And this place takes away all of your vices that you would use otherwise. In other words, drinking, exercising, whatever your thing is that puts your stress at bay, they ask you not to do that thing so that they can see where it's coming from. Because you can exercise your stress away tomorrow, and then it'll be back again on Thursday. And you got to exercise again. Otherwise, here it comes and here it comes here. So, or you can shop it away or drink it away or eat it away. What all the things that we do. All the things we do. Mine was eat and exercise, like both things. Like sometimes I'd be like, I have to exercise or else. But it shows you like that now it's laid bare. Here's that thing. Now sit with it. Now let's figure it out. So I think it helps you because you hear everybody say, do the work, and you're like, what does that mean? What does that even mean, do the work? Journal? Get up for 20 minutes and meditate? Like, what does it mean? But I think once you start addressing the things that have been tripping you up your whole life, you go, oh, okay, let's not do that this time. Let's try to be better that time. So I think it was really profoundly helpful to me.
Your best days are ahead. Your best days are ahead. People are obsessed with your love life. Like obsessed.